Hello, this is Gary Oakes, and this is an overview for the WordPress theme Customizr, the free version. So let's go through what this may look like. Towards the top we've got the logo, we have some social media, and we have a tagline. We have a top menu with some sub-menus. We have a slider. This slider is showing two posts that are in the blog page. And we have three header widgets. As you can see, these will take you to some other pages. Click on the read more or click on the pictures, the images. This is the front page without a sidebar, and at the bottom we have a video which plays. And towards the bottom you have an area to leave a comment if you so wish, but you can disable this. You have three footer widget areas. There's some items in here just for demonstration purpose, a social area and a company and copyright area. In terms of the menus, let's go to a page. This is the resource page. And here it's just some basic images, but I've got a right hand sidebar on this case, and also have a comment box at the bottom, again, which can be disabled. So that's just a typical page. If we go to the blog, I quite like the way this is laid out. In terms of blog, it's got there's two items in here, again with a right hand sidebar, but if you click the image or the text, it takes you to the full length blog or the full length post, and here we have it, and again with the right hand sidebar. And just scroll down, there is an about bit at the bottom that automatically you can add that in about the author, which I thought was quite neat in this particular theme, having an about bit. So that's the overview. Now let's have a look behind the scenes in the dashboard. If you go to in the dashboard, appearance and customize, we have a number of options here. We have the global settings, and there are a number of things in here. We've got the site title and tagline. We have something on the logo, the skin as well. It's got a sort of like a red theme to it on this particular case. We have some fonts, so you can change the fonts, and they go to Google Fonts. Social links, so yes, if you put anything in here, you will get these social links appearing accordingly. We've got link styles and effects, and a number of items in here you can look at. Then we've got the titles, icon settings, which again some useful settings here. Image settings, and you can have the lightbox effect here on the images, which is really useful. The author, this is the author thing I was talking about in terms of the posts, and the scroll button. We move on to header. There are two options here. We've got the design and layout. Again, there's a few options here worth going through. And the other one being the navigation buttons. Again, a number of selections. Moving on to content, home and posts, a number of options here. First one being front page, how you would like to see that. You can see a load of options to look at and select. Pages and post layout, a few options here. Post list and blog and archives, a few options here worth looking through. So as you can see already, there's a number of options for this theme that to help tailor it to your needs. Single posts, breadcrumbs, post metas and categories, loads of options again. Galleries, a number of tick boxes, and you got your paragraphs, your comments, whether you want your comments or not and where you'd like to see them, and post page navigation. Moving on to sidebars, we have two selections here, whether it's socials in the sidebars or responsive settings. Moving on to the footer, some details here. Menus. There is only the one menu on this theme. Ignore what I'm showing here, there's just the one menu at the top. We have widgets, so we have three footer widget areas. In advanced settings, we have custom CSS. We have website performance, and there's a couple of other items here. So that kind of concludes the main menus for this theme. I should have mentioned this theme does actually have a sticky header, which means it stays in place as you scroll down the page. There is a Pro version for this, so let's have a quick look at this. Here we are, so Customizr Pro. It's priced at $45 for one site, so if you go on the site, we'll show you what's included. It's a lot more facilities than what's shown on the free version, although the free version is very useful and still usable. So that concludes the overview for the Customizr theme for WordPress.